Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and it looks like we got some Xenoverse 3 information. A little bit of an update. Now keep in mind, this comes from a stream with President Rose and Rhyme. That is right, Rhyme style. I guess there was kind of like a, I don't know if it was like a podcast interview thing that President Rose actually did with Rhyme style, and I got some people tweeting at me, sending me messages like, hey, check this out. What are your thoughts on this information? So, first and foremost, we got to backtrack, okay? This is a follow-up to a previous tweet and video that we had a discussion over, and that was from shoutouts to Mitch for the win. They said, okay, so it's safe to assume we'll get no Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 news at Summer Game Fest. It's way too soon. I don't expect them to reveal any more info until after Future Saga Chapter 4 is out, but hopefully we'll get a new Xenoverse 2 DLC character trailer fairly soon. So one of the first tweets is from Rhyme. He says, it's coming way sooner than you think. Okay, all right, Rhyme. What you hiding, brother? What you hiding? So we're going to watch this. We're going to react to it, okay? And I'll give my kind of thoughts and opinions on everything. And it's, you know, good information to at least have right now for anybody that's looking forward to whatever is to come for this game. Okay, so once again, this is on President Rose's channel. You can go check out the full thing. He has not only a stream, but a highlighted version of it as well. We're going to be checking out the highlighted version where he mentions all this information. I'll link it down below. You can, you know, go give President Rose like a, you know, a follow, sub, you know, go check him out, right? So let's watch this. We're going to react to everything.
There's one thing I want to ask you, man. If you can answer it, hopefully you can give us a little hint. Now, I saw on Twitter that a dude made a tweet. And he was saying that we might not see nothing at Summer Game Fest.
As you're referring to Mitch.
Xenoverse 3. And you commented under his post.
Hey,
and you said,
so I did get a small heads up for something. You're gonna see something about the game a lot sooner than you think.
Okay, so what he's referring to is most likely Bandai. Okay, Bandai Namco, whoever is running all of the I guess social media side, community, partnerships, all that, okay? Whoever goes through all that probably gave Rhyme a heads up, said, hey, we're having something at et cetera, this event or this thing, which is likely going to be Summer Game Fest, but let's continue on.
It's not going to be anything crazy like with Sparking, because when they started doing Sparking, they just outright let people play the game like 2 months later.
Right.
It's not gonna be anything like that, but we're going to see that game a lot sooner than people think.
Okay, so do you talking about like...
Okay, so that is also interesting. Kind of whatever, you know, I was expecting. I'm not expecting there to be like this huge like showcase and even like an actual full-on playable demo, okay? It's never out of the question, and it would be really cool, but from what he's saying right here, this is likely going to just be maybe information or a trailer, likely just like a trailer, and then maybe we'll get some follow-up, some interviews and things that we can go over about it. Because again, this isn't like with Sparking Zero, which he does say right here. With Sparking Zero, they were already like 6 months into the promotion for the game, okay? Xenoverse 3 is kind of different right now. We just got the announcement, okay? We just got the announcement last month. It is definitely too soon for them to just be pumping out like a full-on like playable demo. We might actually get some gameplay in this trailer, potentially, but again, they're still working on it, right? There's still things happening, you know, in the background. So I think it's likely that it's just going to be a small thing. It's not going to be like a full, like, again, with Sparking Zero, it was like, dude, we have like 3 or 4 different creators coming out here and giving you guys 30 minutes, potentially an hour's worth of gameplay each. Full gameplay of the game, right? I don't think it's going to be the case with this, but let's keep listening.
The release or just like another trailer?
I don't know yet.
Okay,
again,
so you just got like that.
Like, one thing I want to point out is, like, if I ever get a heads up of shit, and I know this fucking sounds crazy because sometimes it just sounds like I just know shit. If I ever get a heads up, my heads up will always be like, hey, just so you know, X, Y, and Z will be at this event or at this thing, just so you know. So plan to be there if you want to be there. Like, that's the heads up that I'll get.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's to be expected, right? This is generally how they do things. I've worked with Bandai Namco in the past for smaller things, right? But that's generally what they do, and that's what most companies do. Other companies that I've worked with, you're going to always get heads up, potentially weeks, even months in advance, right? They're not going to just drop some shit on your ass like last minute unless, I mean, it's a last minute thing, which is rarely going to happen, right? They're going to make sure that they have these people organizing this stuff as best as possible to get travel accommodations, housing or hotel, whatever it may be, if you are traveling from a different country or state or whatever it may be, right? There's a lot of logistics that go into this type of shit, and you got to get a heads up a long time in advance so that you know and plan to be there at this event, right? So from what it sounds like is that there could be something, right? More than just like a trailer, because to me, what it sounds like from him, and I can't confirm this or not, because I don't know, right? We don't exactly know, and there's obviously a lot of stuff he cannot say or reveal yet, but the way he's saying it makes it sound like, plan to be here in attendance at this event. So maybe he's able to talk with the producers or some of the developer, whatever it may be. It might be Hirano-san might actually be there, and he could do like an interview, talk about it. Who knows? We'll see. IGN is likely going to do that. They've done that before in the past with Sparking Zero and other games. There's always going to be events that come out, and they're always going to have certain interviews and things after a trailer, because people want to get their thoughts and like, hey, like what is going on with the game right now? Like, what the fuck did you guys just show us? Like, explain everything, some people might not pick up on things. So it is very interesting that he's just, saying this right here. It's cool, man. It's cool to hear that there is actually, something coming right here at this event, which is to be expected, right? It's not a crazy thing. I think not everybody, but most people expected Summer Game Fest to be the next place to get some information.
Okay.
And I did get a heads up for something that's coming up soon, and it's not anything crazy. It's not like I'm leaking anything here.
Okay.
But we are going to see something with it. I don't know how much. It might even be nothing. It might be one of those things where they're going to show like fucking like a character just moving, and that's it.
Okay.
Unironically, I would shit my ass if I saw that, bro. Like, if it's John 1000 moving in actual gameplay, you have no idea. That's huge to see. For like 5 seconds, it's just like a walk. Obviously, it's not. I don't think it's going to be that small of like a thing, but like that alone, that's going to be feeding us. That's food, bro. That's food. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. But yeah, I definitely think there's going to be some more than that. But again, it could always be something kind of minor. It could just be like an interview or something like that, like something small. But I think we're getting a trailer. I think we're getting some footage, some actual potential gameplay, maybe something. We're getting some visuals, right? Some type of visual, even if it's like just, again, it could be just like a new character reveal or something at this event, which I doubt, because Summer Game Fest is usually there to show all the big shit. Okay, this is all the stuff that these devs and these producers and these companies have been working their asses on for the past year, since the last Summer Game Fest or even the Game Awards. This is their chance to show what they've been working on to get their, name out there, their games out there, information out there to promote the game, okay? Because all eyes are going to be on this event. If you care about video games and you care about whatever the next game is that you're looking forward to, you're going to be here at this event, whether it be physical or, digitally online watching, which a lot of people are. It's going to be huge. And obviously Bandai, they're always at these events, bro. They are always at these events. Even if they don't show anything for like Xenoverse or like Sparking or whatever it may be, they have games there. So Bandai's always going to be here.
Okay. All right, this is my last question about that, and I'm going to move on. Is it before Summer Game Fest, or you think it's at Summer Game Fest?
Which one's Summer Game Fest?
June. Summer Game Fest is June, something like the big game thing, bro.
We'll probably see it at that.
Appreciate it.
That's when they revealed Spark. Yeah, that's when they showed Sparking.
Okay.
I remember I was so mad, bro. I was in Japan for a wedding.
Okay, well, I'll let you guys watch the rest of this. So again, here we are, Summer Game Fest, Friday, June 5th. That's when it starts. I think it lasts until the 8th, I want to say. It's usually not a very, very long event. I would say about a week worth, because there's always like, extra stuff and, things. But again, I'm not expecting a massive thing here like Sparking Zero had. Okay, it's going to be a little bit different here, but we're definitely getting something. Okay, this is going to be the event. You're hearing it from Rhyme himself. I was surprised he didn't know which one this was, but they always change the name. He was probably thinking of E3. So yeah, guys, look forward to it, man. Look forward to it. We actually are getting something, right? Like there's no BS here. There's no lies. Like this is the truth. You know, Rhyme, he's worked with Bandai for, you know, over a decade, potentially longer, right? So if anybody's gonna have some type of, you know, insider information with Bandai and stuff, it will be him. So get excited. I'm hyped. I'm ready for it. We are about I would say about, you know, yeah, less than a month away from this event. You know, today's the 15th by the time this video is going up, and we're getting this on June 5th. So it's going to be fast, guys. It's going to come a lot sooner than you think. And don't worry, we will be eating.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.